Hey guys, this is Robert Ness 816 and I wanted to do a quick review on this AtGames Sega Genesis console. So this thing has got a decent amount of good reviews on it, and I'm going to basically show you my opinion on it and my review, which is going to be, whatever, just a little comparison between this and the real console. So this is a cool system. Basically, it's $40. If you spend any more than that, you're pretty much a dumbass. I would not spend. I see this going for like $60 online and stuff. Don't ever be that dumb and pay $60 for it. $40, and for $40, you're getting about 20 real Genesis games and 40 crappy Chinese filler shit games. So if I were AtGames, what I would do is put 20 Genesis games on this thing and 20 Sega Master System games, or maybe 20 Genesis games, 10 Sega CD games, and 10 Sega Master System games, or something like that. Basically, the other 20 games are unplayable junk, so pretty much throw them out. The controllers that it comes with are wireless. They're actually not bad. The buttons on them are actually, really nice. They feel really good too. How well they'll hold up in the future is up in the air, but yeah, so the controllers are nice. This basically is nothing more internally. It's nothing more than a Genesis on a chip, a voltage regulator, and a chip with all of your game ROMs on it. You can actually take the feet off of here, and on the bottom you'll see 4 Phillips head screws, and when you take it apart you'll pretty much see that, and there's a bunch of little capacitors and resistors around the little surface mount jobbies around the board. But for the most part, it's really just an extremely stripped down Genesis. So my main gripe with this is the picture quality is a little bit pixelated. It's not really that clean. The original consoles do a much better job of that, but the sound on this thing is, it's atrocious. Basically, it's, I don't know, I feel like in this day and age, you should be able to make an emulator cheaply that has decent sound. I'm not asking for sound quality that's as good as a Model 1 Genesis, but I'm asking for sound quality that's at least accurate. Like the notes and pitches, sound effects, and songs, all of that should be accurate to the real game. Otherwise, it's basically, it produces noises that actually hurt my ears, so that's how bad it is. So this comes with 2 controllers, comes with a AC adapter, which is like a generic AC adapter. It comes with a cable here for your audio and video. This is pretty much a universal cable, by the way. It's also only mono, it's not a stereo. So we'll turn the system on, and you'll see the boot screen. So we'll be playing Sonic 2, since that's pretty much everyone's game that they had as a kid. So if you had a Genesis, you've either had Sonic or Sonic 2. But yeah. So we'll start up Sonic 2. This does come with, this is actually the newer one. So it does come with Mortal Kombat built into it. So Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3. Has Rise Star, Shadow Dancer, Shinobi 3, Sonic and Knuckles, Jewel Master, Kid Chameleon, which is a really good game. Echo the Dolphin, which I hate. Deep Cap Attack, which is, it's alright. All the Golden Axe series, which is awesome. It has all of the Streets of Rage games on it, which is cool. Both Vector Man's, Virtual Fighter 2, which is, whatever. It's got this other game called The Ooze, which I've never played. Black Sheep. I don't understand this. This is like a Chinese knockoff, but when I hear Black Sheep, I'm thinking about the movie with Chris Farley and David Spade. But yeah, and it's got Bomber, which oddly enough looks like Bomberman. Hey, do we copy things, China? We sure do. So we're gonna start with Sonic 2, and this is the only game I'm gonna play through. And then I'm gonna go through the entire song, or at least some of it anyway, so you give you guys a comparison. So let's start the game. And I'm going to be using the wireless controllers that it comes with. So that sounds alright, but I'll put the camera down. This is where the real fun starts. even attempting to be right. I mean, the rings are off. It's got this annoying drone, which I can't understand for the life of me. I mean, the sound when you jump is wrong. That last part kills me. So I'll just let you listen to the music for a little bit. That's enough of that. That hurt my ears. This is a Model 1 Genesis with the Model 1 Sega CD attachment, but this is a Model 1 Genesis with the HD graphics logo in the back there. I don't know if you can see that, but so pretty much this is like the best version of the Genesis you can get. This is a VA, what is it, a VA6 board, I think, or something like that. But yes, anyway, we'll turn it on and we will enjoy some real Sega sounds. Sega! Alright, so everything sounds so much better. So now I'll just let you guys listen to the music on this for a little bit. Alright, so that's music that you can listen to. It's not drony, it's not annoying, it's good music. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll just pause that. I mean, the jury's still out. So, anyways, getting back to this system, sound on it sucks, video on it's blah. You getting 20 real Genesis games for $40, and with tax, I think it's like $48, whatever. Some of those games are actually fairly expensive, but bottom line is, if you just want to play the games and you don't care about the sound, then buy one of these. If you do care about the sound and you want to play on a real hardware, then definitely invest in a real Genesis. But yeah, so as far as games that it's not compatible with, it will not work with Super Street Fighter 2, unfortunately. This cartridge has a special chip inside of it. It actually has a Sega branded chip in it, and it has 3 ROM chips, which I'm not sure why, but for whatever reason, this game will not work with this AtGames console. Regular Street Fighter 2 will, however. Street Fighter 2 Special Edition will work fine, not Super Street Fighter 2. Another game that will not work is Virtua Racer. Virtua Racer will not work because it has the Sega Virtual Processor in it, which the emulator in this thing is pretty bad, so it will not emulate the, the hardware, I guess, will not emulate the SVP chip, or it won't work with it, rather. So I do have a Sega Master System adapter, and I want to see if that will work in this thing. If it doesn't, then that pretty much tells me that all it is just a basic, very, very basic Genesis emulator. So bear with me in a moment. Okay, so I have R-Type, and I'm using the Powerbase Mini FM. So it works fine on my regular Genesis, but it does not work on this. So I'm actually going to hold down the reset button while I try to turn this on, because that eliminates the FM sound from working. Nope. Okay, so this thing will not work with Master System games. Which is unfortunate because there are a lot of really good Master System games. So the original Genesis will obviously work with the Master System. This Powerbase Mini FM is a brand new product, and it actually has an FM synthesis chip built into it. So that means that when the Master System cartridge detects that it has an FM synthesis chip present, then the music in here will play as FM sound instead of PSG sound. So that's pretty cool. But since people who are interested in this have no idea what the fuck I just talked about, yeah, basically good if you're just looking to play the Genesis games, not looking to get the whole shebang. Whatever, it works, kinda. So as far as what it comes with, you're basically getting 2 controllers in the box, a little kind of pamphlet dealy here. Pretty much what it looks like. So this is the new version of it, which comes with Mortal Kombat. The older version did not. So that's pretty much it. So do I recommend it? Yeah, like I said, if you're just looking to, play some of these games, then whatever. It's not the best system around, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, if you're not looking to invest a lot of money into buying these games, then I guess it is kind of worth it. But yeah, if you're not interested in buying a real Genesis console, and you're just looking to get something cheap to play, then buy one of these.